Hello and welcome to Webster Timber Lanes in Abington, Massachusetts for Candlepins for Cancer, raising money for bowlers and families affected by the costs of this terrible disease. Donate or take part by going to candlepins4cancer.com. Introducing the stars of our final stepladder matchup. Our number 3 qualifier and 2-time previous winner, Charlie Collins, and our number 1 seed with a qualifying score of 643, Tim Douglas. And now your hosts, Paul Grant and Mike Morin.
Thanks, Greg Gouillart. Welcome to those on Candlepin Bowling Network and the WON Sports Network. What a final this is going to be. Charlie Collins, 3rd season in a row in the ladder. Didn't win the first 2 seasons. Now you've won 2 matches in a row in dramatic fashion. 1 by 1, 1 by 4. 2.
3 pins total. I'm still in shock, honestly.
Now you got a big match against the Tornado, Tim Douglas, as the Terminator.
Yeah,
How's the Terminator do against the Tornado?
I mean, we've had our battles, and one of us will win, so that's all that matters. That's all that matters to me.
All right, good luck today.
Thank you.
Mike Morin.
Tim Douglas, nice to meet you, my friend.
Nice to meet you, too.
Thank you. So it must be comforting this is a home game for you.
Yes, it is. I'm also a mechanic here, too, so I know the machines.
So you won the Easter Sunday Classic, correct?
Yes, I have.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Have you spent all the money yet?
Yeah. Yep.
How much was it this year as the first prize?
I think it was 5,000.
So, and you said you won it in dramatic fashion. What does that mean?
I had to get a spare in the 10th to win and filled it with an 8th to win by, I think, 14 pins.
Who was the bowler right behind you?
Calvin from a Canadian.
Okay. And I have one more question for you. I've never seen this one on a bio sheet before, Paul Grant. Your hobby is bridge surf jumping. What the heck is that?
So I jump out. There's a bridge in my town that I like to do in the summertime. It's very fun, and I also like to surf, so I like to be on the water.
Is there any truth in the rumor you jumped off the Tobin Bridge?
No. No.
Well, good luck to you.
Thank you.
And, of course, to you as well, Charlie.
All right, it's a 3-string format. If there's a tie up to 3 strings, we'll have a 1-string roll. If the winner of this match gets $2,000 plus bonus money, the runner-up $1,000 plus bonus money. Webster Timber Lanes, Abington, Mass. Candlepins for Cancer, Season 3, Ladder 1 Final on Candlepin Bowling Network and the WON Sports Network. Welcome back, Greg Gouillart.
Tobin Bridge, how about a nice game of contract bridge instead? Remember, Candlepin scores just like big ball bowling, except you get 3 balls instead of 2, and all pins on the plate stay on the plate and can be used as live wood.
Cancer affects us all. Average 4 in 10 members of a family will get cancer in their lifetime, studies show. Do your proper helping. Candlepinsforcancer.com, candlepins number 4, cancer.com, or candlepins4, cancer.com via Venmo. As Charlie gets 8 to start the first of 3 championship match as the 6 and 10. Again, candlepins number 4, cancer.com. Any amount is greatly appreciated. We send $500 checks out when we get a request for a bowler with a relative. And he gets a spare to start the match. That's candlepins number 4, cancer.com on your screen. A 501c3 charity. Thank you for your generosity and supporting Candlepins for Cancer and Candlepin Bowling. Welcome back, Mr. Mike Morin.
Yeah, Charlie's just plowing through the competition here. First it was Nate Lees, then it was Scott LaPierre, and now Tim Douglas is his latest opponent, and this is for all the marbles. A combined purse of $3,000 for this final game. 2 to the winner, and as you heard Paul say, $1,000 to the runner-up.
4 in the spare, 14 through 1 to start this first of 3-string championship match. What a battle this is going to be. A 22-year-old and a 25-year-older. The future of the sport is bright. 7-8. And Lucy's here in town. Lucy's.
That's Lucy of the
Lucy's Pizza Bar. Hi, Lucy. 9, 23 through 2. Hello, Lucy. Tell us how you got the name. It was named after you, the restaurant here at Webster Timber Lanes.
My brother chose the name for me.
I love the chocolate chip cookie pizza. And the pizza, the wraps are really good here. The pretzels are awesome.
I had dinner last night here.
What'd you get?
Pepperoni pizza.
Oh, it's Mike Morin just ordered.
I got
On my dime.
I got $95 from Bowling League. I got $95 from Bowling League last night.
Awesome. All right, thanks for stopping by, Lucy. All right. Great.
So Lucy is a real person.
Yeah, yes. Not a figure of imagination.
No.
Douglas leads up parallel pins, 1-3 in front, 5-8 behind. Charlie a 23 start. Using the whole approach beyond. His right foot is off the approach. And nice out, 10. Right now down 4 in the string to start this championship match. Again, $2,000 for the winner, $1,000 for the runner-up, plus bonus money.
So he's wearing his Hatchet Men shirt, which I assume is from the World.
Rich Lamoni's team, yes. Another good bowler, fine bowler.
Hey,
Rich
that
Lamoni.
tournament will be here before you know it in Moncton, New Brunswick.
And that's the
once
lemon
again
drop
this
came
year.
from Lamoni's name, which I didn't know at first. The 4-pin or the 6-pin on your first shot, we ask a $1 optional donation to Candlepins for Cancer, 5 and a spare strike. You laugh. We've helped 6 families just in the lemon drop pool in the last 12 to 15 months.
That's like my favorite thing of what you do as far as the way to raise money.
Douglas converts, spare. 20 the ball through 2, down 3, but on a fill. So 6 in the lemon drop pool, 12 on the wild shirts. In the last 12 to 15 months, it's 18 families to help Candlepins for Cancer relatives going through cancer treatments just in the last 12 to 15 months.
Money they would not have had.
Yep,
So
exactly. So,
nicely done to the team.
Greg.
And good thing, too, because we've had 0 lemon drops today.
Just let the air out of the balloon.
We're going to get the Paul Grant special going. Missed the second, make the third. Cherry make millions. Thousands. Collins, triangle, 589, put up the stop sign. He's impersonating a police officer. Can we get arrested for that?
No, don't do that. His mother's here. Not a good look in front of your mom.
And the Terminator always protects the mother, as I always say.
And the wood does finally stop. Don't know if he likes it or not. I think he's going to bypass the wood.
I'm going for the wood myself.
Okay.
I almost got without the wood. It does go on the delay. You got that one to me, Mike. You got that one. That doesn't go too often. Wow.
I know. It looked like the only way that it could. Well, there's always lots of different
You're
ways.
up 1-0 on me today.
Well, yeah, I'm not proud of that. Just buy me a pizza and we'll call it even.
I already did.
Oh.
It's in the oven.
You knew it was going to happen?
Yeah, after the match.
Hey, I hear we're going to talk to a Hall of Famer in a couple minutes,
Yes,
huh?
after the first string, yep. Talk to incoming Hall of Fame class of 2023, Mr. Bob Wickham of Pembroke, Mass. Bowls here at West Timber Lanes. Charlie 2 in the 4, 8 in the spare, 41 through 3. For another one. He's got it. Back to back, 3 out of 4. 51 in the ball through 4, first to 3. Any consecutive marks of 3 in a row. Strikes and spare combinations. $25 in bonus money. He had 25 earlier today. If it continues on, they'll add 25 more for each subsequent mark. And if they had a 400 series for 3 strings, a $100 bonus, 500 would be an extra $100. And the $100 strike challenge at the end of the match. Douglas throws that ball in the mid-40s sometimes. On the spare, 6, 1, 2, 8, 9, 26 through 2. Up 3 right now, up against a pair of spares. Missed left, has the 1 and the 8.
And he's the guy that works on the machines here at Timber Lanes. Something goes wrong.
Worked at Hanover Bowl. Nice 10. 36 through 3 on Candlepin Bowling Network. And later on the WON Sports Network, Jonathan Rios, executive producer of WON Sports New York, and Bob Lee for Candlepin Bowling Network. Greg Gouillart on the technology today, doing a great job, as always. A class act and a true gentleman.
And the great booth announcer.
Yes. The soothing sounds of Greg Gouillart.
2-4 with wood.
Could take David Allen Boucher's place on Magic 106.7.
David Allen Boucher. Didn't he retire?
I think so. 10 the last box, 36 through 3 for a spare. Plows through it. 46 in the ball through 4. What a match so far. 51-46. The Terminator leads the Tornado by 5.
It's going to be a quick match because these guys are marking up a storm. And, of course, a tornado would mark up a storm, wouldn't he?
That means more PSA announcements on the WON Sports Network.
Oh, it does? Well, that's not a bad thing.
We'll have to do longer interviews at the end, like Channel 5 did. Charlie from Waltham, Mass., 22 years young. Hooks left, but gets 8. Generous leave, the 1 and the 3. On the spare, 59 through 4. And going for $25 more in bonus money for 3 marks in a row. Missed it right. More money towards the Tournament of Champions.
Yeah, so explain that, the
So,
added
yeah,
purse.
so we did that. They did in season 1. We didn't do it last year. 10 for Collins, 69.5. Not a bad start, a 138 pace. So at the end of the season, the one who wins the ladder today will be the first winner. So each step ladder, the winner of the step ladder, the 5 bowlers, will go in the Tournament of Champions at the end of the year. Whether we do 3, 4, or 5 ladders. We're going to try to do 5 we can. We only did 3 last year. But we also did 2 women's and a mixed ladder also. So we actually did 6 ladders, but the men's ladder, we're going to do a Tournament of Champions at the end of the year. Whether it's 2, 3, or 4 or 5 bowls. Spread eagle for Charlie Collins.
Do you know where those tapings are going to be held?
Not sure. Probably in Portsmouth Bowler, would think. We're not sure yet. It's to be determined. Because during the summer they have more availability. So we'll see. Be a neutral site.
And that's when it's held, is in the summer?
Yeah. Nice out. 8.
Try.
77 through 6.
Yeah, I thought he was going to do better than that.
Yeah.
Just by how he hit it. Well, take an 8 after a spread eagle leave. 77 through 6. But Tim is right behind here, just 2 boxes behind. See where he can end up after 6.
Tim Douglas on the bonus. Dark Shadows parallel time. 5, 8, 6, 10 right, 7 left on the bonus.
Now,
51 through 4.
Didn't that look better than what he has
Absolutely.
up there?
But boy, he can terrorize those pins.
I guess it was a crossover hit, but that's harsh.
No, it was.
Good
You're
bid.
right.
He got it. Wow! Incredible shot for a spare. With a WN Sports logo. How about that? 2 in a row. 61.5 plus 1.
Timmy almost apologetic for making that shot. Oh, boy.
$2,000 to the winner today. $1,000 to the runner-up. Championship match. 8 to tie the string. On the nose. 9, 10, strike.
Wow.
The tornado touches down in Abington. 71 through 5, 81
Wow.
plus 2 through 6. Wow. $25 in bonus
outstanding-
money.
Yeah, outstanding boxes. Paul's going to dig into the bank and pull that money out so he doesn't forget.
Collins, 1, 3, 7, 10.
With no wood.
Please invite your
to help
friends
him
to
out.
bowl. Candlepin Bowling Fall Leagues are forming. Support your local bowling centers all season long with Candlepin gift cards. Collins, beautiful bid. Almost.
Waiting for the wood to fall into the channel.
In the channel, no good. That
It's a
won't count.
9.
Josh Jelly teasing him, saying nice 10. It was 9 officially, 86 through 7. First a 3-string championship match. Charlie in the finals for the second time in a row. He was the number 1 seed, but lost to Corey Packard last season. And Corey Packard, what a guy that is. He's a great bowler and a great gentleman on the lane, off the lane. He's a good ambassador for our game. 1, 3, 6, 8. Corey had a 593 qualified, did not make the top 5. We had 13 600 pluses in this roll-off. Collins, good bid, leaves up the 3 and the 6. And Tim Douglas, good chance to win the first string. Charlie at 10. 96 through 8 on Candlepin Bowling Network and WON Sports.
All right, Tim Douglas on 3 marks in a row, 2 spares, and a strike. We'll test the approach, address the pins, heel hanging over the back of the approach. 4 steps.
For a double strike, almost! So close to the 4. That would have been $50 a bonus when I can still get it here with a spare.
Oh, yeah.
For a spare and strike. Missed it. Not
Wow.
by much. A stiff breeze back here in that one. Field all the way back here. A 19 box. 90 through 6. Up 13. And that is a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. 10, 100 through 7. 14-pin lead for the number 1 seed. The Tornado, Tim Douglas from Marshfield, Mass. Always a treat to work with you, Mike Morin.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Douglas crossing over, 9 again.
Don't you wish you could throw the ball that hard?
Oh. I can't even throw that hard in my dreams. Debbie Gibson probably could, though.
I could into the masking unit.
Oh.
I like Foolish Pete a lot better, though, for Debbie Gibson. #1 song. Right on, it's fair. Who needs the wood? The streak is over. $25 in bonus money, but 110 through 8 in a ball. Up 14 plus 1. And Charlie has to come back twice, in a sense, both matches. A thriller in match 2 today, a must-see instant classic. A 1-pin win over Nate Lees on Candlepin Bowling Network.
And 4 pins last week, or
4
last
pins
match over.
He thought it was 2, it was actually 4. Kingpin, the 5 for a spare. And can he get around that wood also?
Gonna have to kind of sneak it right through the middle of the guard pins.
Who needs the wood? A sharpshooter shot spare.
Touch it.
Boy, wouldn't want to be in a firing range with him in that shot.
No.
106 in the ball in the 9th. 2 great young bowlers. This is great for Candlepin Bowling. And how many shows pay $2,000?
No.
Yeah.
You're right. The TV shows didn't normally, the commercial TV stations.
Outrun the Bear pays $2,000, $2,500 also. Great job by Danny Finn, Caitlin Finn at Millis, Mass. At Ryan's. Dave Barber winning the last one over Craig Holbrook in a great finals. 1-3-6-9 for Collins. We'll see tomorrow night at Millis against Josh Daly. Atlantic Candlepin Single Store Class A match. And just missed the head pin, and the wood spun the wrong way. 6 on the spare, 112 through 9. Trying to get to 122. 9, 121, opening string in this championship match. And Tim Douglas, 110 of the ball through 8 on lane 21 in Abington at Webster Timberlanes. Great ownership in John Pumphrey, Lou Pumphrey, and Lucy's Pizza Bar. And again, check out their high quality fresh dough pizza every day and their 10-inch chocolate chip cookie pizza. Can't say enough how good it is. Douglas just 4, back in human form, 114 through 8. Puts up 18 in the match.
You know, it was some bad fills and spares by Scott LaPierre that helped Charlie Collins actually win last week by that handful of pins.
Grazed the head pin, leads up the 3 and the 6. And Scott started the match with a 2 box of, tough break.
That's true. Yeah, think about that.
Douglas gets a 10. 124 through 9. He's up 3 overall with a box in hand.
Yeah, and he could have easily a 140-plus game with a mark.
But what a money match this would be. It is right now in a sense, obviously.
Well, that's what these are. These are money matches with everybody watching.
And they have great respect. They're both great guys on and off the lanes. They're just really focused on the lanes. Crossing over 7, the triangle consists of the 3, 5, and 6. For those who don't know the pins at home, the 3 is in the middle, the 5 is to the left, the 6 is to the right. Championship match. Douglas for a spare. Missed it left. Not happy with that. Leaves up the 3 and the 6. That's good news for Charlie Collins. Tim will have a double-digit lead with 2 strings left. And a special treat with Bob Wickham up next. 8. 132. Opening string for the Tornado. Tim Douglas. 132. Charlie Collins.
Yep, Charlie had 121. 5 marks.
11 pin lead.
5 marks to 4 in favor of Tim Douglas after 1.
Okay. Back with Hall of Famer Bob Wickham before it starts second string next on Candlepin Bowling Network and the WON Sports Network. Welcome back to Candlepins for Cancer, Season 3, Ladder 1, championship match. For $2,000, Tim Douglas has a lead, 132, 121 up 11, 2 strings left. A special treat, the Hall of Fame induction ceremony, October 21st, 2023 at the Castleton in Wyndham, New Hampshire. Tickets online at the ICBA website, $80. And one going in, the great Bob Wickham.
How you doing? Nice to see you guys. Nice to be here for this great match. 2 good young guys, and seen some nice bowling so far.
I'm very impressed the way you carry yourself on off the lanes. And two guys like Charlie Collins and Tim Douglas, they conduct themselves very well professionally on off the lanes. You've done it for so many years, and you do it with class and dignity.
I love the game. I love the game. I love everything about the game. It's done me good over the years, and I love seeing young guys like this improve and getting better and keep our game going.
Now you have a new Friday Night Pro League team. You're changing from the old Union Street Lane to going to Hingham, Mass. Now, who's on your team this year?
We got Craig Holbrook, John Zappi, Johnny Winchell, and Chris Jones. So it's a good year.
One more thing before I turn to Mike Morin. The thing that blows me away is you saw this a lot back in the Channel 5 days. How many bowlers nowadays can say, I have a 120 average or higher 33 years in a row?
There's probably a few of them out there, but, I think it's just longevity of, and staying healthy over all the years have kept it going for me. So I think that has a lot to do with it, being lucky, not getting hurt, and just having fun with the game.
And high single 208.
208, yep, did a lucky strike win on a Friday night.
Congratulations, being inducted to the 2023 Hall of Fame class. Give it Bob Wickham.
Thank you.
Mike.
So yeah, you as well. We did a lot of shows together on
absolutely.
Channel 50, and like I said, when I saw you recently for the first time in years, I said, no, you're still in your 30s, aren't you? Because that's what you were when we were doing the show in the 90s and the start of the 2000s. But I heard a podcast that you did, and it talked about your very first days in Candlepin bowling, how you tried out. You're a basketball player, and then you tried bowling, and you were really good at first, and the guy at the counter said, you want to bowl in a league?
Yeah.
What happened after that?
Well, I went to college. I went to Massasoit Community College, and all my friends went away to school. So I was hoping to play basketball at that point, back when I was like 18, 19 years old, so it didn't work out. So I was over in Hanover Bowl, over there practicing during the daytime, and Billy Lynch, who had passed away the last few years, had asked me, hey, do you want to bowl in a league? And I was like, nah, I'm too cool for that. I don't want to bowl. I don't want to do it. And they taught me into it. And I started bowling, and I got in the right league. Then all of a sudden, I see all these guys I used to watch on Channel 5: Craig Holbrook, Hugh Ferguson, Mike Kuchar, and Don Richmond, and all these other guys. And I knew I was in the right place.
You weren't intimidated?
I wanted to beat them. As soon as I got there, because all the competitors from basketball took it into bowling, because I've always been a competitive guy. And, then I'm up there bowling against them. So I just, slowly got better. And obviously, you have to bowl against better competition and get better and better. That's why I tell these young guys now, it's good to bowl with the older guys and work at your game, get better and better. Now, I've seen Charlie and Timmy the last 3 or 4 years, and look how much better these two have gotten. It's great to see.
Final question. What does it mean to you to be in the Candlepin Bowling Hall of Fame?
I think it's the ultimate. It's terrific. It doesn't get any better than that. That just shows of all the hard work over the years and people recognizing what I've done over the years. It's great. It's pretty awesome.
I'm happy for you because you're one of the nicest people and
Absolutely.
always gave us a good show on Channel 50.
Absolutely. It's a lot of fun. Thank you so much.
I just thought of this. We should do you and Dick Lutz and Craig Holbrook and Bob Wickham mix them together. So one broadcaster, one legend.
I don't know if I want to torture these two very nice bowlers.
One of each team. We'll even it up there, okay? Highest average, lowest average.
Yeah.
That'd be a good battle of
Your agent, call
broadcasters
my
versus and the legends.
Yeah. We'll have to call your agent.
All right. Congratulations, Bobby, in the Candlepin Hall of Fame.
Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it.
And we'll see you in October at the Hall.
Yes.
I'll be there.
All
Thank
right,
you so
brother.
much, guys.
Thank you, man.
Awesome, guys.
Start next week in just a moment on Candlepin Bowling Network and the WON Sports Network. Welcome back to Candlepins for Cancer, Season 3, Ladder 1, the championship match for $2,000 on the line, $1,000 with the runner-up. The number 1 seed, the Tornado, Tim Douglas, starts off the second string of 3 on lane 22. He won the first, 132, 121. Boys, he fired that ball away. What a treat to watch these two guys, Mike, and a treat to work with you, obviously, as well.
No, and I feel likewise that you're so much fun, so much energy, which is what the game needs, and you've injected it with that, and you kind of pull together these wonderful tournaments that the money amazes me. It's not on commercial TV. There's no sponsors. It's all self-funded, and that's terrific.
Object pin, tough break. The 3 and the 6 wouldn't go. Being your object pin's a good thing. In fact, 47% of the time when you hit the head pin for pro bowlers, it turns into a spare strike. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network. Executive producer for Candlepin Bowling Network is Bob Lee. WON Sports New York is Jonathan Rios. Tim Douglas starts the second of 3 with a 10. Update from Greg Gouillart.
It's 5 marks to 4 in favor of Tim Douglas right now, and Tim has only left 2 pins left standing after that first string to Charlie Collins' 5.
After the match, each bowler will throw 1 ball for the $100 strike challenge. It's only been done twice, both by Madison Kelly at first and Madison River, and she got married. 2 in a row she got. The only one she did it so far.
Well, I think you just talked about one of the future Hall of Famers in this game. She got like 25 years till she's eligible, if they maintain the 50-year threshold, 50-year-olds.
Douglas, good try again. The object won't carry to the 610.
Well, you were on the Hall of Fame committee. It was interesting sitting in and talking about the people like Bobby Whitcomb that
Absolutely.
is getting inducted, and your friend Al Johnson, and so many others.
2 10s for Tim to start the second of 3. And they got a good appreciation of what's expected. So if you want to nominate someone, this person should be in the Hall of Fame, they should be in the Hall of Fame, nominate them. Next one will probably be 3 years from now, I guess, we're told.
But don't wait until the end, because you may have trouble getting a hold of somebody that might pass away.
Yep.
That happens all the time, sadly. So get started, pick somebody you want to sponsor, and go to work and do the research.
Information on the ICBA website, Hall of Fame application. Nominate a contributor or a competitive ability person that you think is deserving. 4-2 split for Charlie Collins, the number 3 seed. In the hole, that's a Paul Grant shot.
Well, we were talking about ICBA and their Hall of Fame. I got MBA in the chat as well, Massachusetts Bowling Association. Maybe there's John Pumphrey in the chat there, but hey, what's up? Thanks for watching Candleton Bowling Network.
John, the owner here of Webster Timberlane's Lucy's Pizza Bar. Collins an 8, down 2 in the strength, 13 in the match. Mike, talk about your books and your radio career.
I've done a book about radio and a book about a diner in New Hampshire that is nationally famous because of the primary every 4 years.
If These Walls Could Talk.
If These Walls Could Talk.
Are they
yes,
available
thank you.
yet? Back in stock?
Yes. Well, the radio book's pretty much sold out. The book about the Red Diner is still available, but I'm most excited about the Candlepin Bowling book, Lunch with Tommy and Stacia, about 2 of the greatest bowlers ever, hard stop. And the book is going to go into its second printing. And I would say by the time the Hall of Fame event comes around, I should have them in hand.
Collins,
if you didn't get one the first time.
Open. And you got the Candlepin Cancer calendar,
Yes.
2024. The Hall of Fame is in there.
Oh, my God, over 180 photos this time around on birthdays. And, of course, the top half of each month will feature one of the inductees. And they will be available at Castleton Banquet Center on the, was it the
October 21st.
21st.
So get tickets online at the ICBA website. Candlepin 2023 Hall of Fame induction ceremony, Castleton, Wyndham, New Hampshire. That'll be a good one. Expect 300 to 350 people there watching. 2-8 for Charlie, not the start he wanted in this second of 3. Down 4 in the string, 15 in the match. Here's the tornado, Tim Douglas. Pounds the strike zone, 8. That looked good. A wiggling 5 to the right, 8 to the left.
He is a tall, wiry guy, and he just gets tremendous leverage in his body mechanics, and he really flings that thing with an amazing amount of accuracy.
For a spare, no, that looked good too.
It did. I mean, you can't fault his accuracy on that.
Trying to get 3 10s. Justin Waters won the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour last season. The run-up the year before that threw a 736 yesterday. Ryan Zamillis, Tim 30-3, 3 10s. In a match against Tim Douglas at Alley Cat Lane's Kingston, Mass, one of the best matches ever called at the time. 657, 630 Tim Douglas.
Wow.
In 5 strings, he threw 12 strikes and 9 spares. Just dominating. Justin was a tough luck loser, but watch that great match on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Strike bid, he got it!
Oh, man.
The train got the 6 to go.
The
40
6.
plus 2 through 4.
6 and the 7 were last to go. And boy, is he exciting to watch, as is Charlie.
His second strike of the match.
But he's definitely not waiting for Charlie. Charlie has to get going now because Timmy's not going to stop.
That's what's great about this game. Any bowler can slump the first string or 2 and then come back and just put together a hurricane or a tornado.
Yep.
1-4-7-9 wood to work with. Second of 3 strings on Candlepin Bowling Network and the WON Sports Network. Collins for a spare. Missed it left. That's the 1 and 9. And his body language is not good right now. Hit the reset button, move on to the next box.
Exactly.
Off the wall, he take 1 for 9. 25 through 3, down 5 in the string, 16 in the match, up against a strike from the tornado, Tim Douglas.
It could be a lot worse through 3 boxes, just down by 5. But this is where the strike began with Tim in the 4th frame.
Collins pounds the strike zone. He'll get 8. 5 left, 9 right. Wood to help.
Very makeable.
The broom is out again for the sweep. Will there be enough bristles on the broom?
Don't want to hit it too high. You don't want to cap it, I don't think.
There is spare. Needed
Well,
that one. 35 in the ball through 4.
I stand corrected.
1-1.
I'm glad it went for him.
Did you ever eat your Sky Bar today?
I have not, no. I say that kind of for the ride home
You
sometimes.
did a great job at the interviews, the Hall of Fame exhibition match at Portsmouth Bolorama, August 6th. Did a great job as always.
Oh, thanks. That's what I love most about doing this, is learning about the bowlers, their lives, what motivates them.
Another strike bid, 8. Wood pushes the 5. Almost went into the 8.
Didn't anybody teach him to jump on the approach when that happens?
Should have his bridge serve jumping there. May have gone.
There you go.
Spare on strike. Do it right away.
Turned around, he knew it, right? Yep.
50 through 4, 16 ball through 5. Halfway through his match. What a great clean facility. Webster Timberlanes, Abington, Mass, Route 18 on Main Street. What a terrific job John Pumphrey's done. Just 4 short years and 3 years of Lucy's Pizza Bar.
And now he heads the Mass Bowling Association.
Douglas on the nose, a banana split. That first full banana split today. 4-7 left, 6-10 to the right. Been dying to have one for months, and I haven't had one in over a year.
Let me see if I can order one for you.
I got one in Maine one time up there. I did a match up in Stars and Strikes, I think it was, or Parsonsfield, Maine.
Did your pants
Archie
fit a little
Strike and
snugly the next day?
No comment. 6 in the spare, 66 half.
All right, so the door is open still for Charlie, who's just a few pins behind.
Douglas 9, 75 through 6. Let's just say I did not watch the Battle of the Bulge that night.
Oh,
movie.
okay.
Charlie Collins on his spare, 35 and a ball through 4, box to box. He's down 15 in the string, 26 in the match. Three marks in a row, combination spares and strikes, $25 in bonus money. And continues on with continuous marks, 1, 9, 10 on the bonus, 42 through 4, down 8 in the string, 19 in the match. Up against a spare 6 and a 9. Beautiful ball, he got it! Wow, what a shot! 52 out plus 1, outstanding.
Huge sigh of relief with that spare because it's not an easy
That's a
one.
Mike Morin shot, wasn't it?
Well, yeah. In my dreams.
You're starting to sound like me now.
I know. I'm turning into you.
How about that Maine money match? I don't know if you saw it. Mark Carey, Mark Weber, 686, 685, 19 strikes, 48 marks, 24 apiece. Maine ACST Finals on Candlepin Bowling Network. The best match ever called. A must-see match on Candlepin Bowling Network. August 31st this year. And the dreaded half was to right, the 3 and 9 on the bonus.
Spare. Yeah.
That's why I hate that shot.
Boy, it just lets all the wind out of the sails when that happens.
54 half. Down 23 in the match. Trying to work out of it. Good bid. 7-10 posts. Denied 3 spares in a row and bonus money. He has $25 in bonus money so far. Tim Douglas with $25 in bonus money. Collins try to get 1. Gets a field goal for an 8. 62 through 6. Not unhappy with that, Phil. Tim Douglas right now, box to box, up 13 in the string, 24 in the match. Both bowls open.
And neither bowler on a mark right now.
What was your favorite radio station to work at?
I would have to say it was a station that was owned by Kurt Gowdy. I'm sure you know the name.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
In Lawrence, Boston, WCGY 93.7.
Listen to one all the time. Was it Dave Eisman, was it? He was downstairs one time? I forget his name. They used to be pre-recorded at the on 93.7, the Rock Garden.
Oh, the Rock Garden. Well, you're talking a little before I got there.
Yeah. Good try in the half. Worcester shot 6 and 10. Yeah, they had other songs pre done. It's just automation.
It was automated. But we were live the whole time when I was there. A lot of stations can't say that anymore.
No. Threw that on the channel for an 8. A rare 8 box.
I was going to
83
say
through 7.
Very unusual to see him throw one away like that.
still been pinning well, largely. 5 pins lost for Tim Douglas, 12 for Collins.
$2,000 for the winner, $1,000 for the runner-up, plus bonus money. Douglas pounds the strike zone, and he gets 9. Took out the 5 and 10.
Oh, man.
Took the 5 and 10 discount store at Woolworth out. They're out of business anyway,
Yeah,
so why not?
It's now a target, just so you know. That's the target.
7 pin for a spare. Got it.
Yep.
93 in a ball through 8 in the second of 3 from Webster Timberlanes in Abington, Mass. Keeping the pressure on Charlie Collins. Needs some marks.
And this is the first time here, right, for a streaming event.
I did Pro Series here. I did the Teach Nationals here. My first big broadcast here with Corey Packard, who won that one.
I guess
Joy
I missed
Lister.
that.
Dave Barber and Matt Susi was here for that one. That was a couple of years ago. And then we did our first roll-off here, obviously. We did some fundraisers here, raised over $1,000. A few matches here also. Spread eagle for Collins. Just missed left. 2 left, 3, 6, 10 right. Trying to get at least 3 here and move on.
What happens if one of the lanes break down where open bowling is? Does Tim have to go fix the machine during the match?
Tim's off duty today.
Okay, just
It is on.
sure.
Jerry BC always talks about that too. You're always thinking about fixing lanes when you're bowling. It does distract you in your own house. 9 for Charlie, 71 through 7. Plenty of time left. Collins, half Worcester, 2 in the 8. Ouch.
Put up 2 fingers. He knew that it was going to be a half Worcester.
Bowlers have been wrong about that before.
Just asked Justin Lyon. He's won an ACST playoff match, making that shot. Collins just missed it.
What a great
Wood
try.
behind the 5, the king.
At least he'll have a good out with it.
Want to get a couple of marks to wrap up the second after this.
Yeah.
8, just 79 through 8. Correction, 80 through 8. 80 through 8. Tim's already at 93 and a ball through 8. So right now, the match leads 14 plus a ball. Correction, 13 the strength, 24 in the match plus a ball. 24 plus a ball, the lead for Tim Douglas, the number 1 seed over the number 3 seed, Charlie Collins. 2023 Easter Classic winner in dramatic fashion, Tim Douglas on lane 22. 9. 2 pin left up for a spare. Was he fired that ball? 102 through 8.
And he has a lot of fans here. That's where he works. Home house.
Trying to go back to back. Missed it.
Let that one go just a little bit too late. Began the follow through and then let go.
Shakes his head. Happy with that shot, obviously. And that is a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. You can only get $1 every time that happens.
I was going to say,
Cancer.
is that a new lemon
Look it up,
drop
20,
type of
20,
thing?
20 families or more. Maybe 20,000 maybe 20,000 families. 10, 112 through 9, second string of 3.
When are you going to write your book about being the last person to get a strike on Candlepins?
I'm still waiting for that book to come out. It's been 33 years. 33, what's going on?
You must have like 30 chapters written by now.
In my head.
Yeah.
My only claim to fame, 4 in the 7.
Oh, you've had, this is going to be your legacy, what you've helped do with raising money and putting these shows on.
For a spare. Got it.
Very nice.
122 and a ball in the 10th. Had a 131 in the first. 132 in the first, right?
Yeah.
32 to 124, wasn't it?
21.
21.
He won the first, 132, 121. A strike to do 132 back to back. The tornado off to the right, steals 7. Nothing wrong with a 129 second string. 261 through 2, a 130.5 average. It's bright outside. It's a tornado inside here. Watch the Timberlanes. And Charlie needs some marks. 80 through 8.
A couple of marks, he can pull it within just about a mark for the game. If you could throw a strike in there, it could be a mark. Strike and a spare.
And twin brother of Hunter Collins. Just 4.
I would say he seems a little bit lost compared to
Josh Daly trying to cheer him on. Another great young bowler, Josh Daly. These
Yeah,
guys, just
a fun
up
guy.
and coming bowlers, are just tremendous to watch.
Yes, I agree.
We'll see Josh and Charlie head-to-head tomorrow night at the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour season kickoff at Ryan's Mill, a 7:30 start on Candlepin Bowling Network. Collins an 8, 88 through 9. Lead is 35 for Tim Douglas right now, and Charlie's up against a spare 7. Charlie has high 5 at 7:19 to the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour last year with a 158, 106, 178, 146, 131. Not too shabby. Spread eagle. Now it's the 3-6-10. Best he can do is 98. And Tim up a commanding lead with 1 string to go in this championship match. Charlie, nice 10 on the spread eagle. 98 second string. That's 219 his first 2. Updating the score from Greg Gouillart.
Yep, 261 to 219. Let me just pop this up here. There you folks see it on Candlepin Bowling Network and WON Sports. 261 to 219. Currently 9 marks to 6 in favor of Tim Douglas. And 11 pins more knocked down. 1 more string.
All right, back with our third and final string in just a moment on Candlepin Bowling Network and the WON Sports Network. Welcome back to Candlepin for Cancer Season 3 Ladder 1 Championship Match. $2,000 for the winner, $1,000 for the runner-up plus bonus money. After this string of $100 strike challenge, each bowler will throw 1 ball for a strike. If they win, they get $100. Madison River has 2 of them already in 2 different matches. The only one to hit it. Charlie down 42 in the match. He's a big string. He steals 8, the 1 and the 3.
Cannot afford to miss any of the easy ones here.
That's when Scott missed that last ninth box, the last string to lose to Charlie by 2 pins. 4 pins, rather. Oh, object pin, too bad. Tough.
That's
break.
annoying when you're right on the mark.
10 to start the final string of the match. Next roll is coming to Butwell's, Concord, New Hampshire. Dates and times be determined. Check Candlepin chat for more information. We're doing our first handicap one, 80% handicap, at the 1710 Sports in Augusta, Maine, September 23rd. 1 day roll-offs, 11 a.m. 2 p.m. on Candlepin chat information. Collins for a strike. Wood guards the 6. September 23rd. Register on Candlepin chat. Highest average state or league average as of May 31st, 2023. Spare. 20 in the ball through 2. Tim Douglas, the Tornado, the number 1 seed. Home cooking in Abington on lane 21. Up 42 in the match. That's a 132 and a 129 so far. Just missed the pocket. Wood's coming back for the 2. Now the 1. The 4 wants to go. That goes. Now it's the Star Trek character, 7 of 9.
120 average. And you were saying that Bob Whitcomb's had a 120 average for what,
33 straight years in a row.
I can't imagine.
Even with a foot injury this last year. Back then you probably did, back in the Channel 5 days, but not now.
Yeah.
Spare!
Wow. 7-9, just like that.
10 of the ball to start the third and final string. Run us some of his numbers, see if you could, for us, Mike.
Sure. Average 120, as we mentioned. High season average for 1 year was 121. High single happened in the 2022 Worlds at 194. 457 triple. High 5 is 716, and a high 10 of 1302.
I saw that 190. I called that match. My voice was gone by then. It was a Friday night, and I sounded like Johnny Mullis, the old Celtics announcer. Strike on spare. Wow. 194. The crowd goes wild. Back-to-back spares. 27 ball through 2. He's up 7 in the string. 49 in the match, each on spares.
As Paul alluded to, you can watch that 194 as a special feature on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube.
My raspy voice. Got to bring more Ludens to Moncton, Canada, New Brunswick for the Worlds in November. Collins on the bonus. 3-2 split. 3-6-10 right. 4-7 left. Puts up his hands. What do I got to do?
Pretty good wood, though. mean,
25 through 2, down 2 in the string, 44 in the match. And he's not had a strike ball going today as much.
No.
Try to kick it over. Oh, what a try! The Wood tricky dribbles, but it won't get to the 10. Heck of a try. Collins, 10, 35 through 3 in the third. Candlepins for Cancer is a 501c3 charity. Please help donate to the Candlepin Bowlers Fund and their relatives going through cancer treatments. On your screen, Candlepins number 4cancer.com via Venmo or candlepinsfrcancer.com via Venmo. Any amount is greatly appreciated. We send checks out for $500 for a bowler or relative going through cancer treatments. Please do your part. Candlepins number 4cancer.com. Any amount is greatly appreciated. 2-4 in the 10 for Collins. Wood to help. Trying to get it over. And he got it. 45 of the ball through 4 here in the third.
Let's be honest, Charlie had a rough go of that second string, but he's been bowling better and better. That last box in the second string, and now just these last few quality 10s and spares. I hope. We'll see if there's enough time, but he's on the uptick.
Tim Douglas, spare 7 spare. Lane 22 here in Abington, Mass. At Webster Timber Lanes. Thin hit. Just 3. 30 through 2. A break for Charlie. Leads 47 the match for Tim Douglas. Gets a 10 and a spare. Perfect game in Candlepin. 10 spares and strikes. Beautiful ball. That looked good. 6-10 right, 7 left. Charlie gets double strike. He's right back in it.
True.
Tim Douglas, pro shot, gets the short 2 for a 9. 39 through 3. Up 4 in the string, 46 in the match. Up against a spare. So Charlie's going to probably have to mark out.
Yeah.
And double will certainly help because you cannot count Tim going open.
No, I don't see him running out the clock.
Covers Friday Night Pro League a lot last season, like 6-7 times, and very rarely you see an open half from him. From time to time, but not too often.
There's another tough spare.
The cluster of 3 on the left is the 2-4 and the 8. Right side, the 3-6-10, left to right. Douglas, object pin, nothing doing. Brutal. Can be a cruel game sometimes. Kind of like golf.
Sometimes.
Sometimes it tests your will. Try to get a bunch here. And hit the object pin again in a tough 6.
All right, here's Charlie's
45
chance.
through 4. String is tied. Tim's up 42 in the match. Charlie can cut into the 30s. Can never discount a Terminator.
No, and I think he knows it too. He knows if he doesn't do it here, then it's not going to happen.
He's won the first 2 movies, Terminator 1, Terminator 2. Trying to go Terminator 3 here today.
The trilogy.
The trilogy.
Here at Timber Lanes.
3 wins trying for it. Crossing over, 8, got a break, the 7 win.
Big break.
3 in the right, 5, 3 right, 5 left on the spare. 53 through 4. Lead us down to 34 in the match for Tim Douglas. Critical spare. Leave. Can he pick it up? He does! Back to back. Here comes the Terminator. 63 out plus 1 on Candlepin Bowling Network in the WON Sports Network.
Basically, I think he needs a chain of about 3 more marks, make some bonus money, and that's how he gets back to the match most efficiently.
On the nose, spread eagle plus the 8. You gotta be kidding me. Talk about a cruel game.
That
3,
hurts.
66 half. This would be one heck of a spare. I gave it a try. Got 4 of the 7.
That's the way to do it.
2, 4, and the 7. Denied bonus money. He has $25 today so far. Tim Douglas has 25 also. And Charlie Collins
Yeah.
at 9. 75 through 6. We'll need to mark out to have a chance.
And the 3 fill was a killer as well, sadly.
Phil's a 5, 8, and 3 in the string. Tim Douglas fills with 7 and 3 in the string. So right now Tim's up 34 in the match, up against 22 in the next 2.
He's in full command at this point.
The Tornado drills the pocket, a 2-2 split.
Well, he's not getting any favors.
The left side is the 4-7, to the right is the 3 and the 6.
I guess if you work here, it doesn't matter sometimes. You still get the crappy leaves.
What a bid. Does he get bonus pins for working here too?
Cookies, pizza.
Nice pro bowling, that 2-2 split at 10. That's a big time 10, 55 half. So right now he's down 11 in the string, up 31 in the match, up against a 9. Just missed the pocket, 1-7-9-10. That's the Augusta Main special plus the 9, the 1-7-10. Lousy lead for a bowl, a great name for a bowling center. On the next Candlepins for Cancer, a handicap roll-off, our first one.
It's actually 4 boxes in a row with really bad first balls.
Tough leave. Missed right as the 1-7-9. And the door is still open for Charlie Collins.
Seems like he's winning by a big margin, but he's limping home.
7, 62 through 6. The lead is 13 the string for Charlie Collins. The lead is 29 in the match. 29-pin lead, 4 boxes to go for $2,000 in this championship match.
You can make it up.
Come on, buddy. All there for you. Let's go.
Collins on the nose. Oh, got a break. The 4 went, the 7 went. 3-6 spare leave. Needs to convert.
He's been pounding the head pin so well that he's getting splits almost every time. Sometimes they get collapsed, other times they don't.
Needs a spare, and he missed it. Tough loss there.
Last head pin missed was in box 1 of the string for Collins.
That's a tough miss there. And definitely in double strike territory now, more than likely. 10, 85 through 7. Please share this match with your friends and family. Candlepin Bowling, nothing like it. Invite your friends to bowl. Candlepin Bowling, again, fall leagues are forming. Candlepin gift cards are a great way to get your friends and family involved in this exciting game. Please support your local bowling centers with the gift that keeps on giving, not just the holidays, all year round. Candlepin gift cards. Charlie Collins in the pocket, 8, 7 left, 8 right, Wood to help. It looks like a lumberyard down there.
It does. Bit of a skip lob on that first shot, but it seemed to work for him. So do you get the broom out for this one, Paul Grant?
The broom is out. Electrolux off of this one. And he threw it too far right, and he knew it right away.
Yep.
And he's in trouble now. He can't believe it. You wait for that Wood to stop by rule. And 8, tough 8. Vacuum cleaner broke down. 93 through 8.
We make no illusions about the fact that we tape all our episodes on the same day, and this is Charlie's third match, excuse me. This game does not get easier as you go, and it's very easy for the focus to wane, even just that little bit as it goes on.
Run-up gets $1,000, $2,000 for the winner today, plus bonus money. And the $100 strike challenge next. Douglas trying to put it away. 2, 8, 7 left.
2, 7, and 8 with some Wood. Help mix things up. He throws the ball hard enough that he can make it work for him.
Charlie won 2 thrilling matches, the first 2 matches today. Douglas, wiggling the 7, won't go. And the door is still open for Charlie to come back.
You know,
You see him open.
Sorry, you don't usually see him finesse a shot like that one. Typically, it's just brute force.
Another 10. 72 through 7. Third and final string of the match. If there's a tie somehow, 1 string roll-off.
That would seem unlikely at this point, but that's the situation.
Home bowler, Tim Douglas on the nose. Oh, got a break. Broke up the eagle. Another one goes. It's the 3 and 10.
Not helpful Wood, I don't think.
That's the advantage of a fastball, 2.7-pound fastball. You get
Yep.
a lot of action. Can he capitalize for a spare? No. And Charlie remains still alive.
4 splits for each of these bowlers. Yeah, Charlie's in the miracle zone right here, but a double strike would bring him back in it.
The Tornado, Tim Douglas. 10 again. Back-to-back 10s, 3 out of 4. 82 through 8. In the off string, that's what you want to do. Pin, pin, pin. Does have a 6 and 7, though, in this string, keeping him Charlie in the game. So right now, 2 bucks to go in this championship match. Tim is up 11 in the string, 31 in the match. Charlie needs a double minimum. Won't get it there.
Almost went over the foul line. Lost his balance.
1, 3, 6, 7.
Without a spare and a strikeout, I'm not sure it can happen.
Collins. Spare on the rebound. Still has a pulse. 103 to ball through 9.
That's a good way to put it.
Thank you for watching all day long on Kenneth Morin Network. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Over 730 videos in climbing, never a charge, always free. Kenneth Morin Network. Please subscribe free on YouTube. And thanks to those watching later on to the WON Sports Network. And a special shout out to Jonathan Rios of WON Sports. He's a strike, and that should do it. 8 in the fill, 111 through 9. Collins, spare. Back-to-back, a strike for bonus money. 121, the ball in the 10th.
That's right, Paul. Mark in the 10th does keep the mark streak alive for bonus money purposes. It is de facto over, all but mathematically. Here comes that fill in box 10. Will the strike happen? Not quite.
So we'll get 8 fill. And he'll end up with a decent 129. Third string for the Terminator, Charlie Collins. And Tim Douglas has all but pretty much wrapped it up. Official number is 9 pins to clinch, I believe, Greg?
Yep, 6 to clinch.
6 to clinch, okay.
And stay tuned, of course, for the $100 strike challenge in just a moment.
And we'll talk to the balls before we sign off as well. $2,000 for Tim Douglas if he gets 7 pins. And not yet.
Well, good place for that one where it doesn't really matter. That's true.
This is for the win. Not yet.
That's 5.
That's 5. 6 to tie, 6 to win. And that'll do it. Tim has clinched it. He's going to win $2,000. Win Season 3 Ladder 1 Championship. Another title for the Tim Douglas, the Tornado. Despite a 7 box, 89 to 9, a fine third string by Charlie Collins, but not enough. So Tim has already won it by 2 pins. Plus this possible. Charlie made a good comeback. And he caught Tim in an off string, but couldn't capitalize some shots that he normally makes. Final box of the match. Douglas, nice shot, spare, only fitting. Spare in the 10th, 99 in the ball. Next round goes to Butwell's in Concord, New Hampshire. Dates and times to be determined. Information on Kenneth and Chat.
Place that Danny Murphy used to own
Yes.
and manage.
Now the Delos is on it now. Do a great job there as well. Decent house, pins move pretty good there. Final ball, Douglas, strike! Wow, strike on spare to clinch it and wrap it up. Already clinched it earlier. 109 the hard way.
Exclamation point.
Final score from Greg Gouillart.
Final score, 370 for Tim Douglas and 348 for Charlie Collins. Final marks was 12 to 11 in Tim's favor, and Tim knocked down 3 more pins than Charlie. And now it is time for the $100 strike challenge.
We'll do that after these messages next on Kenneth Morin Network and the WON Sports Network.
What's that? Yeah, he wants. He goes first.
Okay, welcome back to Kenneth Morin Network, the WON Sports Network, the $100 strike challenge. Tim Douglas will bowl 1 ball for $100. And Charlie Collins, the run-up today, Had a great day overall. Just fell short this time. We'll bowl next for $100. Douglas looks good. Oh, so close. 9. $100 more towards the tournament of champions end of the season.
Can we give him $90 for that?
No mercy. No mercy. Charlie Collins trying to get another $100 in bonus money. And that kind of string, that kind of final match. Hey guys, great match. We'll talk to Charlie first, the runner-up, with Mike Morin.
Well, long day. You had a pretty good run most of the way, and did you run out of gas? Or, of course, you're getting some terrible punch-outs. Doesn't help.
Yeah, I was getting irritated with the leaves I was getting and just everything not going, just punching right through everything. So, yeah.
Are you able to let go of this? I mean, you're going to go home, and you're not going to dwell on it.
I mean, I won 1,000, so I'm not complaining.
There you go. That's
Plus
the way to
25
look
in
at
bonus
it.
money.
Yeah,
Right.
$25.
Yep.
There you go. Well, you brought a lot of smiles to people here today. It was great to have your mom in the house. So I know we'll see you back again soon, Charlie. Thank you for being here.
For sure. Thank you.
Okay, Charlie, we've got $1,025 for you today. Come in second place. Not a bad payday. Congratulations on a good run. All right, Tornado Tim Douglas, Easter Classic champion. Now you've won your first Candlepins for Cancer ladder series. How's it feel?
It hasn't sink in yet, so we'll see later on tonight. But
So she'll come back an hour and do another interview?
probably, yeah. But, yeah.
$2,000, $25 in bonus money, $2,025. Not bad for less than an hour of bowling.
No, not at all. Just I lost it in the third game, but the first two strings helped me out. So all I had to do was just cruise on and just pin.
It amazes me how fast and accurate you throw that ball. Even when you miss the head pin, you get a lot of backspin and getting a lot of backdoor action.
I used to be a 10-pin bowler, so I have a little bit of spin. So it just I can't throw a straight ball. I just have that spin. So when I miss my target, they mix.
We're going to see you Friday night. The Friday Night Pro League debut this week. Our new season next Friday night.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. It's going to be fun.
A 3-letter word for winning the Candlepins for Cancer Season 3 Ladder 1 Championship match.
Wow!
Give it for Tim Douglas. Mike Morin, always a joy to work with you. Talk
Thanks.
about your books again and talk about your calendar coming up also.
The 2024 calendar for the Hall of Fame has 180 pictures of bowlers in it on their respective birthday squares in the calendar. It'll be available at the Hall of Fame at Castleton on the 21st of October. And Lunch with Tommy and Stacia, TV's Golden Age of Candlepin Bowling. Second printing. If you didn't get one the first time around, here's your second chance. Oh, a good Christmas gift idea.
That's right.
Hey, thank you for having me again, Paul.
Great day, Mike. Always a pleasure and a joy to work with you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for watching this great game of Candlepin Bowling. Tim Douglas is your championship winner. Back to Greg Gouillart to wrap it up.
Thanks so much for watching this presentation of Candlepins for Cancer. We will see you for the next step ladder.